Welcome back, guys, to Tristan's Sports Week, week 2 or week 3, whatever you like to call it. But welcome back, yo, to the channel. Today is a very important schedule. If you haven't seen the title of this episode, well, no, I wouldn't say this episode. Why do I keep saying this episode? But anyway, welcome back. It's been a long time. It's Saturday morning, really fun Saturday morning. I hope you guys are having a great morning. Across the United States, here in the United States. But hey, anyway, guys, welcome back to my channel. For another episode of Tristan Sports Week. So really good to be back. Today we are. If you haven't read the title yet, yes, we are going to be talking about for the first ever time Formula E. Yes, Formula E. So yeah, we got a lot of stuff going on with Formula E. Now I did see just one race, or shouldn't say race, but only one free practice session because they were already at Santiago, Chile yesterday, and I only saw one of the free practice sessions. So here we go. We got a lot to talk about today about that, but there's also some others we're going to talk about first of all. And yes, if you didn't get the title, it is Formula E at Santiago weekend. We'll be talking about that at the end. Right now, though, let's get to NHRA. Some big news, big breaking news on that. Let's get started. So first of all, I just want to let you guys know, if I'm looking downwards on the on my camera set or whatever, I did a little customization on my camera set by putting 3 boxes here. And also, if you don't know, I'm in my new studio room. So nothing behind me. I'll probably do something about that. So it's just a plain old wall. Anyway, let's get started. All right. So first of all, for NHRA, big news on Instagram. I wouldn't say big news. It's just same old, same old. But I did find on Instagram, I would have propped up here because since I talked about Matt Harford having his birthday, but shockingly, I want to say a happy birthday to Don Garlitz from Instagram, from the NHRA. Happy birthday to you, dude. Can't wait. I don't know what to say, but yeah, he's a great guy as well. Now let's get to the breaking news that everybody probably saw from Facebook. This is from Facebook, and really shocked me good. Shocked probably a lot of people as well from the NHRA Association. So here we go. Breaking news, we got pro stock driver Jason Line is thinking about retiring his driving duties at the end of the 2020 season for the NHRA. So, well, there's nothing I can say about that, but I know for a lot of people it's going to be sad to see him leave the NHRA's Association of Drag Racing, but I mean, think about it. He's been around this game for a very long time. Real shocking that he's leaving. I'm so sad that he is gonna be missed. He was one of my favorite drivers. He actually was a teammate for Greg Anderson back in the day, when he was in his Summit days, when they were both in the Summit days. So big shock in there. And anyway, guys, that's it for NHR. Let's go on to PBA Bowling. There's only just one topic for that. So anyway, PBA Bowling, for the first time, they're going to be doing their first ever Hall of Fame Classic, and it's going to be televised on Fox Sports 1 or probably 2 for the Hall of Fame Classic. And be sure to watch out for that probably this Sunday. I think it's going to be this Sunday, so get your television DVR set. Just look out for that, and it'll probably come up somewhere around tomorrow, I think. But yeah, anyway, guys, let's get to Formula E, which is the big topic of the day. Alright, so now let's talk about Formula E. Now, if some of you don't know what Formula E is here on this channel, since I think let me talk about something before I get into all this situation. If you don't remember my last, I actually a couple months ago, before I went to the studio, I I did a diecast review of Hot Wheels Talk on that video I did here on my channel about Indy cars, Formula E, and Formula One, what the comparison differences are. I got up to about 480 views, so a big shocker there. I just can't believe it. I'm glad you all are probably stoked about it. I think you probably were thinking about, I was talking about Formula E only, or probably some of you talking to me about IndyCar, Formula One. I don't know. I've been getting a lot of comments on that video, no doubt about it. So I thought maybe I would bring up a Formula E video just for you guys. If you all would like me to. So anyway, let's speaking of which, let's talk about that right now. So all I did was, before I get all involved, before you guys start shouting me in the comment section, did you see pre-practice 2? No, I didn't. Well, I actually saw a little bit of it before a little bit of the start of it, but I'm probably gonna keep watching it today, and then maybe I'll watch the race on Sunday tomorrow. So, and also the race does start on Sunday. Make sure to tune in on Fox Sports 2 or probably 1, I think. I'm not sure. But yeah, weird. Anyway, guys, one of the craziest sports ever for next generation. So anyway, guys, let's get started with only free practice 1. And that's the only thing I saw, by the way. And that's the only thing I saw today, and I had to make this video for it. So anyway, first of all, I did also see some videos on Instagram about it, and I saw here on YouTube. So anyway, let's talk about Formula E and Free Practice 1 at Santiago, Chile. We're talking about the South American continent. So anyway, first up in Free Practice 1, Oliver Rowland taps Maxi Gunther. Or actually, excuse me. No, sorry, Maxie. Sorry. I mean, why am I saying that? I'm thinking about last year when Jack Nichols. You gotta stop calling Maxi Gunther. It's Max Gunther. All right. Well, anyway, I'm just gonna say his whole name because he's German. Oliver Rowland taps Maximilian Gunther during practice 1 in Santiago, Chile. Now, let's talk about that. In my thought, I thought there was going to be a big wreck involving those two, because I thought there was going to be a big pileup, and it did happen in the section, I think, turn 11, because there's probably 11 turns around that track, since they did some modifications to the track. And typically about Santiago, last year was really big. I'm telling you, the track was really big, and I did like the last year where they had that new chicane, but I think that was the part where last year they had that there was an incident there between Sebastian Buemi and Andre Ladera. Big shock in there. I can't believe they took it away, but yeah, it is what it is. But let's talk about Maximilian Gunther and Oliver Rowland. So, what surprised me there, I thought there was going to be a total wreck right at the start of Free Practice 1. I thought, oh my goodness, there's going to be a collision happening. No, they saved the crap out of it. And typically, though, that's a real shock. That's a really big shock right there. So, I don't know what to say about it. It's awesome. Can't believe those two survived in Free Practice 1. Great. That's really great. Now, next topic, Neil Johnny almost hitting the wall in Free Practice 1. And I think what I'm talking about is probably the section of turn 9. And also, just to let you notify, I hate saying this, but let me know in the comments below, what do you think about this new section of 2019, or actually, 2020 track. Because they did some modifications in the past, and the track, whenever I look at the track map that they brought up, it kind of looks like it was reversed off from last year. What do you think? Comment below, what do you think, if you're a Formula E fan out there watching this? Because I gotta know if the guys just reversed the track itself between last year's and this year's. I don't know. Comment below if you're a Formula E fan. why they did that. I mean, I really have no idea, because that's really interesting, and I think I'm gonna start liking this track. Now let's get back to the Neil Johnny thing. Neil Johnny almost hitting the wall in free practice one. Now what I'm talking about is it all happened in turn 9 in free practice one, where they almost like to touch the wall right up there. That was crazy. If you haven't seen free practice one yet, make sure to go check it out on ABB Formula E channel itself. So, wow, that I can't believe these guys are really good. I can't wait for the whole season from now on until they get to Mexico City, which is gonna be a big shocker there. So anyway, next up we have break. I would call it breaking news. I think a little bit of breaking news, but not a lot. They did release this during the pre-practice one, which shocked me really good. I didn't know they were gonna do this. New onboard iCam for Formula E called the the helmet. New onboard helmet iCam for Formula E called the driver's eye. Now, let's talk about that. I mean, we did see. I think. I hate to say I'm wrong, but we did see a lot of motorsports that did that, I think. I'm not so sure about NHRA, for example. I don't know if they did that once. I think they did, maybe once. I really don't know. Because where they have a helmet cam, I don't, it's really tough decision, because for Formula E, I think this Formula E cam kind of is like, I don't want to say this, but I really hate saying this, but I think it's garbage because of with the graphics and all that, and too dark the lenses of the camera when your helmet. I think they have to do something about that, because it's really hard to see. All you can see is a little bit of, I don't know. It's because I understand it's a new camera. But the thing is, whenever I look at it, I was like, oh my gosh, this looks garbage. But the thing is, Formula E, I don't know. I know they're doing new technology, new things for the motorsport, and because they're thinking about the future. Typically, I think Formula One's got that all already settled. But the thing is about Formula E, building a helmet cam takes a lot of time on everybody's hands. So basically, I don't know what to say about it. But the thing is, the only problem with it is, in my opinion, I think it's probably because of the when you go on board with it with one of the cars, like for instance Felipe Massa, for example, which they did an onboard shot of him. When I first saw that shot, I was like, oh my gosh, okay, I don't know what to say about this, but yeah, I truly, really, that's why I felt, that's why I said to myself, and I really don't know what to say about it. So, typical how it is, I don't know what to say about it, because I think it's a good idea, but in a way, but I think they better do something with the graphics and all that, because the graphics, when you're driving around the track, it looked kind of garbage. It looked like it was garbage, because think about it, think about it back in the old days when PlayStation first came out, like PlayStation 1, for example. The whole graphics for the video games were so much garbage back then. That's why I'm thinking about, that's why I prefer to as Formula E, for example, because I think maybe they have to do something about that, because when I know they start in the mornings, or very early in the mornings there, but I don't know. It's really hard. It's really hard in my opinion. But I don't know. Comment below. What do you think about the new driver's eye cam? So anyway, here we go for our next topic. So this is a really big shocking news to all of you if you're Jean-Eric Vergne fans. The Frenchman. Championship contender Jean-Eric Vergne almost made position 1 in free practice 1, but got caught in traffic with Lucas Di Grassi in front of him. So yeah, I don't know what to say about that. I mean, he is a well, I wouldn't say a championship contender. I didn't mean to say that. But anyway, you probably know what I mean. The championship winner from last year who won in New York. Well, technically, whenever I see that, it blows my mind. Like, okay, like a championship points leader getting caught in traffic. That's the first time I've ever seen. But I know he's frustrated and all that stuff because I did see an onboard shot of him when I was watching the full free practice one session on YouTube here on YouTube. But typical how it is in real life because in NASCAR they usually get caught in traffic and you're trying to make a time in. It's like, what the heck are you doing? Like, think about Juan Pablo Montoya getting caught with Ricky Stenhouse Jr., which I don't know if that happened, by the way. And if Ricky Stenhouse is trying to make a top spot in the qualifying session and Juan Pablo Montoya is blocking him, that's not good. That's really not that good. But I'm glad he gave that hand signal to Lucas deGrassi. You probably didn't see it, or maybe he did. I don't know. But yeah, tough break for Jean-Eric Vergne, the championship winner from last year. So anyway, here's more. Here's another topic for you. Neil Johnny's car shut off in turn 1 in free practice 1 at turn 1. So yeah, you probably guys saw that. I don't know what to say about Neil Johnny. He's been in rough situations. Like, I've never seen him a rookie in this rough situation. Probably the car shut off, probably because according to Jack Nicholls and Dario Franchitti commentary in the booth, what they said was probably the power shut off, and which really happens, but surprising it's in turn 1. It's first time in this new section of turn 1, because according to last year, all it was just a bang 90-degree turn, which is really good. I'm glad they did some modifications for the before coming out of the starting line and to the finish. So anyway, next up we have free practice 1 ended with Sam Bird for Envision Virgin Racing claiming top spot in free practice 1. I just want to say big congratulations to you, Sam, if you're watching this. Congratulations to you, and for Great Britain as well. Can't wait to see you in free practice 2. I think you I don't know where you are. It's free practice 2 because like I said, I didn't see it yet. But yeah, truly unbelievable. Really great to see Sam Bird on top in free practice 1 because it's not. But what I'm trying to say is it's not qualifying yet. But when we get to qualifying, I'm hoping to see that guy take first place in qualifying. Can't wait. Can't wait to see him in the race tomorrow. Can't wait. So anyway, that's not all. If you but don't think about turning this video off yet, folks. Breaking news is about to appear after the free practice 1 session ended. So this was a big shocking news. To me, I really got confused about how this happened, and from Jack Nicholls' perspective. Breaking news turned out from Jack Nicholls' fancy commentary. And this is what I had to say. Is Antonio Felix da Costa speaking Italian? I mean, oh my gosh. Comment below, what do you think? That, did he really say that? I mean, really, that is funny. I mean, like, that is really hilarious. I mean, think about Antonio Felix da Costa speaking Italian. I mean, come on. I'm not trying to, embarrass somebody. I'm any of you, but, yeah, I'm just confused why he's speaking Italian to his crew chief. Probably, is it because his crew chief is Italian? I have no idea. But yeah, it's really shocking to me. I think that's a really tough decision. But until he went over to Alexander Sims after free practice 1. Yeah, big shocker there for both of those guys. Probably trying to get into the field, or probably he was frustrated. I have no idea, but I don't speak Italian. But yeah, anyway. Well, anyway, that's it for today. Hope you guys. I'll probably be back here probably after the race is over. I think if I get a chance to see the race tomorrow, or maybe here on YouTube. I'll probably see it on YouTube. Probably be a couple days, and I'll probably fit it all in for you guys. So anyway, guys, I hope you like this video about Formula E. Just wanted to shout it all in there. Oops. Drop my something. Anyway, guys, hope you like this video. Please like, comment, and subscribe on this video. Anyway, guys, I'll see you guys later. Take care. I'll probably see you guys tomorrow. Or probably maybe next time. I'll probably see you in the next video, actually. Anyway, guys, I'll see you guys later. Peace.